Good morning, everybody. The Rev here. Yep, time for a cup of coffee with Jesus. Hey, hope you guys had a good weekend. It's not too cold this morning. It's actually pretty nice. Hope you have a eventful week scheduled. I hope you have a week planned and full of scheduling of great things for the kingdom. Just bless your week. I speak life over your week. Hey, reading in Proverbs last night and again this morning. I just like going through the Proverbs. Sometimes I just popcorn around, just skip, hop, just jump. Sometimes I read them all in order. Sometimes it's like it doesn't seem like they are like it's not like a chronological thought process. So sometimes I'm just hopping around through Proverbs looking at different things. But this morning I was reading in Proverbs 10, and this out of the Passion Translation again this morning. It's chapter 10, verse 18. He says, "The one who hides his hatred while pretending to be your friend is nothing but a liar. But the one who slanders you behind your back proves that he's a fool, never to be trusted." I just thought that was like a very wise proverb. It also goes on. The next one in 19, it says, "If you keep talking, it won't be long before you say something something really wrong. Prove yourself wise at the very start. Just bite your tongue and be strong." I just thought that was like, because how many times have we just like, man, I wish I hadn't said something. I wish I'd have just been quiet about it. Not to not voice your opinion, but it's like, you know, if you said something, it was going to be fully in the flesh, nothing from the spirit, and so you're just better off being quiet. Yeah. But the one who pretends, in one of the translations, I think it was in the New Living Translation, I was jumping back and forth between translations. They even said that the commentary below was making a point that it's like, if you hide your hatred and you're talking behind somebody's back and you're slandering them and you're saying these things, that what's actually happening is you're exposing yourself to be a fool. That's what's going on, is you're actually exposing yourself to be a fool. And it says, do not hide your hatred. Basically, the commentary was saying, you hiding your thoughts will eventually come out in your speech and in your vernacular about the person or behind their back. So it's better off to let your hateful thoughts be known so you can expose darkness to light. And when you expose darkness to light, there's no more darkness. And I just thought about times in my life when I was like, man, I don't really like that person. I don't like that person. I didn't tell people I didn't like them. But eventually it came out in my speech. And if I'd have just been open and honest with like my wife or somebody, it's like, man, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I don't like that person. I don't know what they've done to me. I think that I may be carrying offense against them. And when you speak it out of your mouth, the darkness that's in your heart is exposed. And when it's exposed, it can be dealt with. But when it's hidden, hard to be dealt with, because it's like ignoring it like it doesn't exist. Not like yesterday, ignoring life's problems isn't ignoring them in the fact is like we pretend that they don't exist. We don't allow them to have place in our life. I remember one time a pastor was talking about healing, and he was saying, he said, I don't pretend that I'm not sick. He said, but I just have a mindset that this illness is not going to control my life. I just thought, that's it. That's it. It's like he gave the illness, the sickness that was in his physical body, gave it no room and gave it no authority. When you hide stuff in your heart that's hatred and you're pretending to be a friend, you're actually concealing and hiding the hatred, and you give it a place in your life and you give it a chance to grow. You know, you can be open and honest with people. They may not like what you say in the beginning, but when you're open and you're honest with them, eventually that healing comes about. And it comes about because they're like, wow, I didn't understand that person. I didn't understand where they were coming from. I didn't know what was going on in their life at the time. And there's a chance for healing. this one just really was, the one who hides his hatred while pretending to be your friend is nothing but a liar. But the one who slanders you behind your back proves that he's a fool, never to be trusted. That's good coffee. And being able to trust people is a key thing in life. It is a key. It's a key essential to trust people. I'm able to trust my wife. I'm able to trust my children. I'm able to trust friends and family. And that happens because they don't hide things and slander me behind my back. They don't prove to be foolish behind my back. Well, maybe my children do a little. I'm just kidding. I have great kids. I do. I have great kids. I have great kids because it's not that they don't do stuff wrong, but in the end, their hearts are just beautiful and they want stuff exposed. And they just want to do the right thing. And eventually it just comes about. So, as you go on throughout the week, realize that if you have hatred in your heart and are pretending things, you're pretending not to know things, don't let it give authority in your life. Don't let it take place. Don't let it take root in your life. Expose the darkness to light. And when you expose the darkness to light, guess what? There's no more darkness. Just think of it as a room. Dark room, you can't see anything. You turn the light on, now you can see everything. Why? Because you expose the darkness to the light. Hope you guys have an amazing week. An amazing week. I speak love, life, pursuit of happiness over your life. And the pursuit of happiness is the happiness and joy that is found through the Lord and nothing else of this world. It's the holiday season. Christmas is coming up. Don't be overtaken by the world. Please do not be overtaken by the world. Jesus is always the reason for the season. I love you guys. Jesus loves you guys. There's nothing you could do about it. Go have a great day thinking about what's been said today. See you soon. Goodbye.